We go. Good morning. Good morning. It's Saturday. It's time for our Saturday morning tap in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's opening up the doors all around. I'm so glad to see you all here. All right, all right. Okay. We're almost live on Instagram. Let's let in the Facebook people. All right, Instagram. Mm-hmm. Good morning. Good morning. It is time for your Saturday morning topic. Come on in. Come on in. It's Saturday. Ow. The smoothness of this day is amazing to me. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, Megan. Yes, we've got our coffee. We are ready to rock and roll. It's Saturday. It's 9:31, and I've already opened all the doors. I mean, come on. I'm just going to receive it. Okay, all things are working out for me easily. Yes. But I'll give just a couple of minutes for everyone to get in here to get situated. For those who are new, let me just take this moment to introduce myself. I am Shamika Cotton, and I am the host of this amazing series that we do every Saturday morning called the Saturday Morning Tap In, where I lead the way for us to set intentions. Here we believe that a little bit of intentionality goes a long way. So what we like to do is to come here, set intentions, share some uplifting stories, hold the space for our greatness to just kind of be born within us, to be refilled and to be refueled. And then we take the last part of the show to do some journaling for 10 minutes and 10 seconds. So for those who have been here for my series regulars, where y'all at in the building? Where are you? Where are you? Oh, here you are. Welcome. Hey, Breeze. There's one of my series regulars. Good morning. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. So go ahead, get your journals, get your pens. If you have a candle or sage or whatever you like to use to set the mood, go ahead and get it. Why not? Let's make this moment juicy, okay? Good morning, WPM with Mags. It's 6:30 a.m. my time, ready to get this money. Okay. Well, guess what? I have an intention for you today. Let's get this money, because that's what the intention is today. And I'm gonna tell y'all what it is. I tell you, this is just amazing. Today, when I thought about the show, I said, you know what? I'm coming to receive. I'm coming to receive from y'all. What y'all got to give me today? What we got to give each other, okay? I came in and opened the doors and turned on the lights, but what y'all bringing? What y'all bringing into the room? All right, good morning, Omar. Welcome to the Saturday morning tap-in. Honey Bad, I knew you would be here today. I knew you would be here today because when I got the intention for today, I said, watch Honey Bad be in the building today. Watch Honey Bad be in the building today, and I'm not going to discount that as happenstance or coincidence. No. All of this is divinely connected, right? All of these things that happen, all the synchronistic moments, are those green lights that we're getting to say, you're going in the right direction. You are going in the right direction. Keep going. Keep trusting. So thank you. Honey Bad says, I woke up abundantly abundant, because that is who you are. That is who we all are. Welcome. Yes. So I see that Brees has put into the chat love as an intention. So Megan, go ahead and make a note of that. Love is going to be one of the intentions that we are going to activate today. Welcome, Red Diva 79. Like I said, I came here today to receive, right? I came here open, saying, what is for me to get today? Because what I have realized is that um, although I created this show, Saturday Morning Tap In, it was an answer to a question, to a need that was in the universe, saying we need someone to get our Saturday morning started out right, to hold this space. Who's going to say yes to it? I said, okay, I will, I guess. I didn't realize the magnitude of it when I first started doing it. I thought it was this little bitty thing, I'm just going to do this thing, it's a little idea that I have. Little did I know that it would be answering a need, a big need out there. But also, that little did I know that it would also be the thing that fed and blessed me. So, Red Diva, Red Diva, Red Diva, I want to say thank you. Red Diva sent me, oh my gosh, sent me this beautiful message this week. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you. I thank all of you for all the messages that I get throughout the week, because they always come right on time. Y'all know what it's like to get those messages that come right on time. When you feel in a certain way, when you might be doubting yourself, and then all of a sudden you see something, you see a sign that says, hold your head up. Oh, you talking to me? Oh, okay, hold your head up, right? You get a message in your inbox that says, God hasn't forgotten you. What? Okay, yeah, I was feeling like, I don't know if it's going to work out, but you get this message. The green lights that let you know that you are on the right path. Awesome. WPM with Mag says, sending love, light, and blessings for everyone. Let every obstacle, come on, let every obstacle be conquered and unlimited victory for all. I receive it. I receive it. Yes, 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 yes. Honey Bad says that she randomly woke up singing the tap, tap, tap in song. I guess I called you. I called you. I called you. Okay. I called you. I called you. Yes, yes, Radiva. We are blessed and highly favored. I affirm it for me. I affirm it for you. I affirm it for everyone here today. So we have love. And then I am going to add to that. Are y'all ready? This is what was given to me this morning. Okay, here it is. I'm adding abundant prosperity. I kid you not. Before y'all came on here today, as I do every Saturday morning, I'm like, Spirit, what is the intention for today? Make it clear. What's the intention for today? So apparently, we are going to be activating love and abundant prosperity, right? Because like I said, I'm here because I'm coming to get as well. I am coming here to get as well. Yes, WPM, I had no idea that you were going to come in here with that message, but that's the message that I received for the space that we are to hold today. And today's Saturday morning tap in, that is the message that I received for us to activate, because I want to activate it more in my life. And so that's what we apparently have all called into today's program, is abundant prosperity. All right. Before we get started, so we have our intention. So give you all a little bit of time just to get situated. We're going to get started shortly. But I was also led to read a little something from a book that I love, that I've read a couple times now. And the name of the book is You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. Put some hearts in the chat. Has anyone else ever heard of this book, You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay? This is the book. Let me make sure you can see it. And this is the anniversary cover. There are other covers of this book, but this is a wonderful book written by Louise Hay, a pioneer in the self-love and also in just doing healing work within yourself. And so just her story alone about how she even created Hay House Publishing, right? Hay House Publishing, which is now this multi-million, probably billion-dollar publishing company, came from the work that Louise was doing back in the early 80s, I believe, when AIDS first came onto the scene, when AIDS first came into our consciousness, and we were experiencing a lot of lives being lost, a lot of sickness. And Louise saw that there was a need to hold the space for those who were suffering from AIDS. And so she started to host these sessions where she would allow those to come together and affirm their healing and to start to tap in to that healing work that was only within them and to help them cope with the diagnosis. So that's just a little story about Louise Hay, the pioneer. But from that, then she began to do more writing and more teachings. And from that, Hay House came about. If you don't know about Louise Hay, check her out. For those who are just now discovering her, Google Louise Hay. I'm telling you, it will bless your life. It will bless your body, your finances, everything about you. Today, I was led to pick a passage from the book to share. And so I'm going to read that passage because it is in alignment with what we're going to be activating in today's intention. Alfred Perry, welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. Alfred Perry says, "Grand rising, beautiful soul. Thank you for sharing such a positive, encouraging, and inspiring platform. May you prosper always." Definitely have to check out her book. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for adding your energy to our Saturday mornings. Bree says, "I haven't heard of it, but we'll look into it." Yes, a wonderful, wonderful book. And so let me just read one of the passages here. Okay, and at the end of every chapter, and also at the beginning, so there's like two poems that she shares. And so this poem or this passage, it comes at the end of the chapter on, okay, it comes after the chapter on work, and it comes before the chapter on success, right? So wedged right between work and success is this. All right. In the infinity of life where I am, all is perfect, whole, and complete. My unique creative talents and abilities flow through me and are expressed in deeply satisfying ways. There are people out there who are always looking for my services. I am always in demand and can pick and choose what I want to do. I earn good money doing what satisfies me. My work is a joy and a pleasure. All is well in my world. Just let that land. Let that land, you know? I like to sometimes pick up her book and just take one of these passages and read them and speak them out loud as my affirmation for what I am creating in, as, and through me into this world. Okay? So let us prepare our minds and our hearts to go forward, to set our intentions, whatever you have to make this moment juicy for you. I welcome you to grab it for me. It is my wonderful candle here, fresh balsam from Bath and Body Works. Usually they only have it at Christmas, so I buy a whole bunch so I can have it all year. All right. All right, we're lighting the candle. So let's just take a moment to start to center ourselves. And Megan, if you can go ahead and put up on the screen the intentions that we're setting. Let's put love first, and then we will move into abundant prosperity. So for those who are just joining us, you are joining us at just the right time. We are about to set our intentions. We are about to set the intentions. We are about to set the atmosphere inside first so that we can radiate it outside. We can't give and experience something that we don't already have on the inside of us. So let's just take a moment to center ourselves wherever you are right now, wherever you are right now. Let's just take a moment to take a nice cleansing inhale. We inhale and hold it and let it go. We're checking in our body to see if there's any place where we are holding tension. Is there any place where we maybe can let go a little bit? So let's take another cleansing inhale to breathe into those areas. We inhale. Hold it. And exhale. As we exhale, we imagine ourselves letting go of anything that came before this moment. Letting down our guards. Releasing any resistance. We are summoning that greatness that is already within us. We are saying, come. It is safe to be great. It is safe to be all that we are. And let's take one more cleansing inhale. Hold and exhale. And we just take a moment to feel our bodies relaxing. Let's just take a moment to do a head to toe body scan, starting with the top of our head. Our forehead. And sometimes we can touch that part of our body if we feel like there's tension there. If you're having a hard time breathing, you can gently place your hands over your chest. I am safe. As we affirm, I am safe. As the poem said, all is well in the infinity where I am. All is well. As we call up the intention of love, I am love. And for me, I just felt the impulse to put my hand over my heart. And you don't have to put your hand over your heart. It's wherever you feel comfortable. You may feel comfortable sitting with your hands resting, palms up in your lap. That's one place. You can rest them palms pressed together in front of your heart. Repeating either out loud or within yourself, I am love. I am loving, which means I am the expression of love because I am love. I am love. Allowing this affirmation and this mantra to cleanse us, to cleanse away anything that happened this week or this morning where we started to forget that we are love in expression. I am love. I am, are y'all ready for this one? Lovable. I am lovable. You are lovable. Meaning worthy of receiving love. So as we are activating love, we are cleansing our within to remind ourselves, I am only attracting and drawing to me loving experiences because I am lovable. Worthy of receiving love. I'm only open for love. If it ain't love, I don't want it. You are not welcome here. There is no vibrational match to anything that is not love. This intention right now, I am love. Let it make us a vibrational match to love as we set the intention to be love and to receive love, to activate love. Love is not just the romantic love, the familial love, the platonic love. Love is that very magnet that draws your good to you. That is what love is. Love is the attracting force in the world, in the universe, in our lives. Let that marinate. A lot of times we see love as the attraction, right? That's one expression of it. But at its purest form, at the core, love is the attracting force in us. So when we say we are love, we are that attracting force. We are the attracting force for abundant prosperity. Let's just breathe that in. Check in with your body. Make sure your feet are nice and relaxed on the ground. Breathe into that. Relaxing our hips. I don't know who that was for. I know it was for me, but it also was for some other folks too. Release the hips, release the pelvic floor. Let it go. That chakra that's responsible for creation and creating our worlds. Relax it, let it go. Send love there. I am abundant prosperity. And with the love that we just activated, I now draw to me high paying jobs, high paying, prosperous opportunities. And let's not just limit abundant prosperity to financial resources, right? Let us also prosper in our health. I am abundant, prosperous health. With that loving power within me, I now attract and draw to me the healing remedies that I need for any ailment that I am experiencing in my mind or in my body or in my affairs. Abundant prosperity. With joy, with love, with light. Letting go any resistance, letting down our guards, any thoughts that would get in the way of us receiving and being one with abundant prosperity. Check in with yourself. Are you okay with being abundantly prosperous? When I say I am abundantly prosperous, is that a bad word for you? Are you able to fully let go into it, to receive it fully? Just check in. Mm. I am that. I am. And so it is. All right. So we have set our intention for the day. Feel free to bring yourselves back to this place, to this space. Welcome, welcome, welcome to all those who are just now joining us, to those who happen to join and tap in right while we were doing our intention setting. Oh, that was yummy. That was yummy. That was yummy. I felt that. Woo! Bree says, I receive being abundantly prosperous. From the top of my head to the soles of my feet. I had to remind myself, let go, feet. Plant yourself. Bowlegs 1122 says, yes. Breeze, yes to being worthy of love. You felt that? Yes. Because we attract what we believe we are worthy of. Just let that set. Yes, yes, yes. How are we feeling? Alfred Perry says love. Feeling love, love, love. Now watch you go out there today and bring that in. And have a sip of my coffee. Keston, good morning. Welcome to the Saturday morning tap-in. How are you? It's springtime. It's spring. Well, it's not. Okay, it's not spring, but in my mind, it's spring because the weather is so nice in New York. I think we should get together and finally do our photo shoot. Now that the weather is nice, we can do some stuff outside. Get at me, Keston. What we doing? What we doing? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right. So I want you all to start putting in the numbers right now for our journaling for today. A little thing, I guess, that has been on my mind this week is something that I've been doing, and my alarm is actually about to go off. Jude, Mr. Buck, my alarm's going off. And I'll tell you about that alarm. So I guess that means it's time for me to share that story with you. But first, I want to say hello, Jude. Welcome to the Saturday Morning Tap In. I am so grateful that you stopped by. I love you. And I just know there are wonderful things happening in your life. Love you, love you, love you. Um, so Bow Leg says, I'm coming to New York City this Thursday. I'd love to meet you. What are you doing in New York City? I'll have to check in with my schedule. But what are you doing? Welcome to New York City. There's a lot of wonderful things to do here when you come here. I highly recommend, especially at this time of the year with the weather being so beautiful, I highly recommend going to the High Line. And I'm just reminding myself to go to the High Line. It's one of my favorite places to go. It is an elevated park that runs along the west side of New York. It starts at about 14th Street and it runs all the way up to maybe 34th Street. And you get an amazing, beautiful view of the city. And there are some really beautiful art installations along the way, a lot of beautiful restaurants that you can stop at and have a bite, and places to sit. It is a wonderful, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place. Let's see. So Bowlegs, you're coming here for a listening party, an album release party. Is it yours? Who's having the listening party? Tell me about it. Um, Good morning, Miriam. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I know it's early in LA, so thank you as well for stopping in for the Saturday morning tap in. Sending you so much love, so much love. And congratulations on all your success. Keep doing what you do, Soror. Um, Sue, hey, so Sue, you have given, is that the first number? What, Sue, 84 is the first number that came in. So I'm going to be looking at that number first. Give us a backup in case that one is taken, but 84 is going to be the first one we're going to use. I don't even want to look at it yet until I'm done talking about what we're going to talk about today, because y'all know how it goes. Y'all know how it goes, right? We have this conversation and then we take a number, we pick it randomly. We don't know what the journal prompts are in there, and we pick it, and somehow the prompt relates to what we've been talking about. We welcome synchronicity here. I love synchronicity. Synchronicity is so yummy. It's just a wonderful thing when you see it unfold. Let's see. No, it's okay. Real Tina. Is it Real Tina? Y'all know with these Instagram names, they're so creative. I never really know how to break it up. But an amazing reggae artist. You all check that out. If you're on Instagram, look at DireAltina. Check her out. An amazing reggae artist is having a listening party in New York this week. So check her out. Send her some love and support. There's no coincidence for why Bowlegs is bringing that up today. So let's send her some love as she is sharing her gift of music with the world. So sending you and wishing you prosperity, abundant prosperity in your project, in your music. May it reach the audiences that it was intended for. Thank you for saying yes to sharing your gift with the world. God bless you. All right. Conversations are always in sync with the prompts. I know. But is it like the real Tina or is it Real Tina? Is that kind of like a way to say like the real Tina, but it's die? Let me know. Sometimes, I need a little help. Y'all got to help me. So my alarm that went off. So as some of you know, I am in Lent right now. Oh, so Sue, you know about this artist? Okay, thank you. So it's the real Tina. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So as you all know, some of you all know, I am in Lent right now. And during Lent, what we are focusing on this year are healing our beliefs and our belief systems and expanding what we believe is possible and really working on getting to the root getting to the root of where our beliefs start, right? Our beliefs start in our subconscious. What we subconsciously believe is true about ourselves. What we subconsciously believe is true about the world that we experience. And so during this Lenten experience, I have been doing a lot of what I like to call reprogramming my subconscious beliefs, really taking the time to dig in and to see what is it that I believe, and but starting with what do I see happening in my outer world, and really taking responsibility for the things that I see and the things that I'm experiencing in my outer world, understanding that one, I am the thinker who thinks the thoughts that makes the things. Did y'all catch that? I am the thinker who thinks the thoughts that makes the things, meaning that whatever is happening in my life, I take responsibility because I play a part in that. And so um, thinking about spending time with getting to the core of what my beliefs are and really working on eliminating limiting beliefs. Now, yes, I show up for this show every Saturday. We're holding the space for us all to come together and set intentions. But y'all, I ain't perfect. Every day, I have to do the work. I have to do the work of preparing my mind, of cleansing my mind of the things that happened the day before, the moments before that may cloud or get in the way, right? Of what I want to have happen in my life, right? I think about it in terms of a window. You know, you clean your windows, and then the next thing you know, you look at it, you know, the next day, and you're like, wow, it's already looking dirty. And then the next day, it just the dirt continues to pile up on the window. But if you take time to cleanse it every day, you can see through it clearly, right? We take time to cleanse our bodies every day so that we can show up clean and get rid of yesterday's residue. And so that those external expressions are things that we have to do internally. We have to do those things internally. And one way that we take a moment to cleanse our minds internally is by setting aside time every day to do something that feeds us, setting intentions. And depending on what you're doing, you could be getting messages that come in that are not exactly what you want, you know? I had a couple situations happen this week that were stirring up ideas and thoughts of doubt, which is why it was so powerful when I got that message from Rachel that said, just remember, Shamika, God hasn't forgotten you. Because at that moment, I was getting hit. I was like hit after hit after hit, right? And I was like, woo, I needed to make sure I took time to cleanse that window, right? Woo, to let it go, you know? And so sometimes, depending on what we have happen in our days, we have to set aside time to deal with those things and not let them build up. And so one thing that I've been doing during this Lenten season is picking the thing that I am fasting from, right? And so we do Lent fast with not just saying, I'm not going to eat. I'm not going to eat chocolate for 40 days, or I'm not going to eat ice cream for 40 days, you know, or I'm not going to eat bread or gluten or, you know, for 40 days, right? It is, what are you not what are you letting go of, right? And so I'm fasting from beliefs, right? Right? I'm fasting from the belief of poverty, the belief of lack, right? And so that is what I'm fasting from. But how am I going to bring that into, how am I going to activate that physically? What can I do to remind myself of that physically, right? When we do fast, when the traditional fast of I'm not eating something, we have a craving for it usually. And then we deny that craving by saying, no, I'm not going to eat it, right? And so that's the physical incarnation of doing a fast, right? When that craving comes, we say no to it. But when you're fasting from a belief and you're saying no to a belief, it's really important to partner or to pair it with what you're going to feast on, right? So I know that I'm fasting from the belief in poverty and lack. So then what am I going to feast on? And how am I going to do that? So one of the tools that we got, woo, y'all, it's 10:10. Okay, let's just take a moment. Let's just take a moment. Y'all know 10:10, that's magical numbers for me. So what we're talking about is spot on. So one of the tools that we can use when we are fasting from a belief, or we're doing that work where we know we have this limiting belief, whatever limiting belief you have, saying, I'm going to say no to it. So then what am I going to feast on, right? If you're saying no to something, that is equivalent to creating a vacuum. Have you all ever heard the saying that the universe abhors a vacuum? Put some hearts in the chat if you've ever heard that before. That simply means when you create a vacuum, that the universe automatically fills it up, that it has to be filled with something. So if I'm saying no to poverty and lack, what am I saying yes to, and how am I going to say yes to it? So what I decided to do was to take my phone, use my alarm system, and I set my timer for every hour. So from between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m., I set my timer for every hour. And then when my alarm goes off, I stop what I'm doing and I take 1 minute of intentional mindfulness. And in that 1 minute, right, and I set my timer for 1 minute because I'm only doing 1 minute. That's my commitment. But for that 1 minute, what I am doing is taking a moment to either do a mantra, to affirm something. I am abundantly prosperous. And one way that we reprogram our subconscious is through repetition, right? Think about it. Our subconscious are already being programmed, sometimes unconsciously, by the things that repeatedly happen in our lives. So I'm taking 1 minute every hour between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. to be intentional about what I am programming into my subconscious, so I can heal those areas of limited beliefs that are in me. And we all have them to some degree. So we have to do the work. So I share that with you for those who may be looking at different ways to engage with your subconscious, different ways to engage with your beliefs, different tools that you can use to renew and cleanse yourself, right? A practice, right? And so, and what I found was, and we'll get to the journaling. We're doing great on time, actually. And what I found was there were times when I'd be so busy working on a deadline, and I feel like, oh, the alarm goes off, and I'm like, I can't stop. I need to just keep working. And I realized, like, no, Shamika, you have to let go of this, let go of the tightness where you're holding on to something so tight. Let go and allow something else to come in. And I found that in those moments of refreshment, which were those 1 minutes were, that I allowed myself to get a new thought. I allowed myself to breathe, right? So I share that with you. Let me know how that is landing out there. Have any of you ever tried that or thought about it, or what are your thoughts about it? I realized that an unhealthy way or an unconscious way that I was doing it that was unintentional was inviting distraction. Do you all know what I mean when I say things like inviting distraction? Thank you for the hearts, Lorraine. The hearts, Lorraine. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that it's landing. Right? So I'm working on being focused, right? Focus, focus, focus. And there's nothing distracting me, but I pick up my phone and I look at Instagram for a moment just to see what's going or on Facebook, or I check my email. Nothing dinged. Nothing said, look at me, but I stopped for the distraction. I invited a distraction. Somebody going to hit me on Instagram to distract me from what I'm supposed to be doing? How often are we struggling with focus because we're inviting the distraction? Shamika, you don't have 1 minute to stop and just be intentional, but you got 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes to just scroll mindlessly on Instagram. You got time for that? And there's nothing wrong with scrolling on your social media feeds, but just putting it in perspective with, can I do the things that are good for me? Why am I having a resistance to doing the things that are actually good for me? 1 minute. Let me know if you're interested in trying, if you're going to try doing 1 minute, if you're going to try to do the 1 minute moments of mindfulness. Sometimes I do a mantra. Sometimes I'll go stand in the mirror and do it for 1 minute. Sometime I'll say, in this 1 minute, I'm just going to pick up a book that I've been reading for inspiration. And for that 1 minute, I'm going to read a passage from the book. Sometimes I read a passage, I'm like, oh, let me just take a moment and just contemplate that idea for 1 minute. Okay. Mr. Bo says he's definitely done that, where you've invited distraction. Why am I inviting distraction when I'm really trying to build my focus? Yeah. Give it a try. Let me know. Because that's what I've been working on. So every day, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., this alarm goes off, ding, ding. And I stop and take my minute. Now I'll take my 10 o'clock minute after we're done with the tap in, So, all right, let's go ahead and see what we are going to be journaling about today. The first number that came in was, I'm scrolling back. Where did it go? Okay, I know that number was in here. Do you remember the number, Megan? I'm straining with my eyeballs. 84. All right, the first number that came in today was 84 from Sue. Hey, boo. What it do? Good morning, sunshine. Thank you so much for always tapping in. 84 is available. So what we do is we take this journaling prompt, whatever it is, we use it. Hey, Ro, welcome to the Saturday morning tap in. Welcome. What we do is we take this prompt as a way to get us down on the page. And the prompt, you might get down there and you might answer it, and you answer it in your first sentence and you still got time, right? Because we're going to journal for 10 minutes and 10 seconds. That's our commitment. That's the time. That's our intention. So you may answer it and you're like, I don't know what else to write. Then I want you to write, I don't know what else to write. I don't know what else to write. If you have to write that for the remaining 9 minutes, let whatever comes to mind flow from your mind, through your heart, through your arm, through your hand, through the pen, and onto the page. Okay, the prompt just gets us down on the page. All right. And here we go. 84 coming at us. Name 3 days in your life that you feel especially thankful for having lived. Ooh, Sue. Okay, that's what you're giving us today? Prompt 84 for day 84 says, here we go. Name 3 days in your life that you feel especially thankful for having lived. All right, I am going to set my timer for 10 minutes and 10 seconds. We begin now. We are journaling. All right. I'll go ahead and get that up on the screen. Okay, here we are. We are journaling. Megan, you got that prompt for us? Give me a thumbs up or a no. I can see you. No, okay, got it. All right, I'll get that in there. Okay, there we go. We are journaling. Welcome to those who are just joining us. You have gotten here at the right time. You are in the right place at the right time. We are journaling. Today's journal prompt: name 3 days in your life that you feel especially thankful for having lived. 8 minutes on the clock. And just let it flow. It doesn't have to be great handwriting. It doesn't have to make. It doesn't have to be grammatically correct. This is your journal. These are your thoughts. This is your space. This is for you. Wow. 6 minutes to go. 6 minutes to go. Mm, 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 mm. Fantastic. We are journaling. 4 minutes to go. We are journaling. Let it flow. Just let it flow. Mm, Good morning, Henderson Taurus. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. We are just about to wrap up the journaling portion of our time together. 2 minutes, 10 seconds. We're journaling. Welcome, Royal and Jay. Welcome to the Saturday morning tap in. One minute to go. 1 minute to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Y'all hear that? That's the alarm. That's the alarm. Y'all did it. We did it. We took time for ourselves today. Give yourself some love, a hug, because I want you to know that your inner self, your future self is saying, thank you for taking this time to do something good for me. Right? I think about that when I go to the gym and work out. I think about my future older self that said, thank you, because you have prepared me to be strong in this moment. So your future self is saying, thank you for you have given me this time to have some clarity, to hear me, to listen to me. How was your journaling today? How was your journaling today? Anyone have any aha moments that came up from today? I want to take a moment to go through and we are at 10:31. But I want to take a moment to go through all the love that was coming in today in Instagram. And then, of course, as I do every weekend, I share something that I wrote in my journal today. Brees says, for me, it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's the first 3 days I experienced on this earth. Is that right? So are you saying that you were born on a Friday? First 3 days, and 3 is that's a significant number. Wow. Thank you for sharing that. Sue says, I chose Sunday because I had my stroke that day and I was so scared I would die. But God had other plans for me, like being in this tap in this morning, being a part of my life, Sue. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So, Brees, you were born on a Friday. Wow. I love how you both approached the journal prompt. You all thought about it in terms of days of the week. I love that. That wasn't how I thought about it, but I love it that you all give me another perspective. For others who may have been like, I don't know what to write. Look at that. You can engage with this prompt by saying, okay, a day of a week. That's one way to engage with it. There are no wrong ways to journal. Journaling is going to be exactly specific to you. Whatever gets you down on that page, that is what is meant to serve you. Bowlegs 1122 says, for me, it's Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday because I am most focused, at peace, and prosperous. I love that. Oh, wow. Thank you all so much for sharing what you got from the journal prompt. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so before I send you all off to enjoy the rest of your Saturdays, this is what I wrote. Okay, y'all know I be having a different way of looking at things, but that's all right, huh? That's part of my uniqueness, my gift. All right, this is what I wrote, y'all. Okay, like I said, it's whatever comes to mind. All right, I am thankful for having lived today. Today is the day. Today is a new day, a new opportunity to experience even more good, a new day to get it right. And even realizing that there is nothing to really get right because I am always in the right place at the right time. God's blessings chase me down and overtake me. The only thing is to be right here, present, ready to receive the gift of this moment. I am grateful for the days that I have taken the first small step because those small steps have led to big blessings. I am grateful for each day that I have gotten the chance to hug my mom, my dad, my loved ones. I know these are not specific days, but this is my journal and I can write whatever I want. And she did that. I love y'all. I love y'all for showing up for this. Oh, wait, there's more. The Meg Chan wrote, I thought of it like specific days as well. I'm thankful for the day I woke up and thought, today I'm going to finally stream because I finally took that leap. Come on, the day that you finally take a leap, that's a good day. Bow legs. I'm going to inbox you my information because I would really like to meet you. All right, send me your information. We'll see what my schedule is looking like. But thank you so much. Thank you all so much for tapping in, for sharing your energy, sharing your thoughts. I really appreciate you. I came here today to receive, and receive I did. I came here today to give, and I believe I did that as well. So today is a wonderful day. Thank you all so much for tuning in today, for setting intentions for journaling. And I look forward to tapping in again next Saturday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time on youtube.com/Shamika Chronicles, or on Instagram at Shamika Chronicles, or on Facebook at Shamika Chronicles. Go out there today, be love, receive love, and also remember that we are abundantly prosperous. So go out there and get that shmoney, go out there and get that health, get those prosperous ideas, prosperous relationships, loving ideas, loving relationships, all that good stuff. All right. I love you guys. And I will see you all next week. Take care. Bye-bye.